Hi, you're watching Professor Plays. Today I am playing Factorio 1.1. I like playing Rail World. I don't like cliffs. Well, they're really an annoyance more than anything else as far as I'm concerned. And under Advanced, I want research queue availability always. And I think that's it. Let's do a preview and take a look. And wow, this might be a good one right off the start. It's a green, I like that. The pollution spreads quickly across desert, so I don't see a lot of desert. We're going to start here approximately. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. We have some extra coal, we have extra copper. Our next iron ore patch is kind of far away, but not a ton of trees. These bright green spots here are the trees. I don't see a ton of trees in our starting area. I don't see a large number of trees over here. We do have uranium. Is there any oil? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Maybe I'm not such a huge fan of this map. That's kind of far away. It is a rail world, which is to be expected. Okay, that's fine. I mean, yeah, we're gonna build trains, so that's fine. There's only one oil patch, though, isn't there? That I can see. Yeah. All right, let's try another one. It's simple. If you don't like this map, you just click on this random seed button up here, and you can. Oh, and if you do like the map, you can write down the seed number, and if you type that seed number in, oops, well, until I deleted it, type that seed number in, you get the same map if you select Rail World. But be patient. There's also things you can do, like, for example, you really like the layout, you like the landscape, the water, but it's desert, you don't want desert. You can go under the terrain, and there's a slider down here you can adjust for moisture and terrain type. So if you increase the moisture bias, you'll get green, but you'll also get, I don't know if you notice or not, but you also get a lot more trees, well, more trees. So you see these bright green spots, these are trees. If I put it back to approximately where it was, see, the trees are there in the same spot. There's not as many of them. So you'll get green, and you also get more trees, which can be a problem if you do that and you happen to fill your starting area with a forest. So watch out for that also. Okay, so I don't know if I'm thinking I'm going to try a different one here. Well, let's do a reset of the options. Make sure I didn't probably reset everything. Yeah, let's put this back always. And terrain, cliffs. There we go, like that. All right, so I don't want desert. Again, pollution spreads. Oh, this is interesting. I like this. I like this because there's a nice area that's isolated. Water's the perfect wall. So if we wanted to, we could wall off this stretch here and be completely isolated, well, except for the wall, of course, from the rest of the world. But do we have the resources that we want? We're starting here. We've got coal. This is stone, more coal. We have uranium, but we have no iron ore. We have no other copper. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, let's keep going. It's really favoring deserts, isn't it? Let's do moisture bias and see what the tree population looks like. Ooh, trees everywhere. We're starting in here, and our starting area is just covered in trees. This might be interesting here. Okay, we are going to start here approximately. We are not covered in trees. We have iron there. We have uranium there. We have 2 oil patches here. More iron there. More coal there. Nice huge water area, perfect wall. Once we clear out the biters over here, we don't have to worry about attacks from there. We can wall across here. Okay, I like it. Let's do this. So if you want to play along at home, in the home version of the game, the seed is 14085999269. If you select Rail World and type that seed value in, you will get this exact layout. Okay, and so let's play. Alright, so here we are in the map. Starting, you can press M to get the map. So we saw a bigger preview in the preview, but this is where we start. These are the starting resources. You can see we have a biter base here and a biter base there. Okay. These, the spaceship and the parts of the spaceship, some are storage chests. So if you click on it, left click, you'll see what's in the spaceship. You can see we have 8 magazines in there. As soon as the fire dies down, I can show you. Come on, fire. Yes, I know. It's on fire. It's burning. Yes. Burning, burning, burning. Okay, it's over here. You can see it. So if we press the Alt key, you can see what's in the chests. So that's a chest with the magazines. Some of these are chests, some are not. This is iron plate, iron plate. To collect the items, just Control-click, and it will give you everything from a chest, or the parts of the spaceship in this case. These are in fact chests. You can put items in there. So if you put items in there, you'll be able to see them. There's the wood that I put in there. So you can just keep that there and use it as a chest if you want to. If it's in your way, you just hold down the right mouse button and you can remove it. But you can't put it back. It does not go into your inventory. This is rather unfortunate. We have a stone patch inside our iron patch. Oh well, it is what it is. I need some fuel. If you can find some rocks. Is that a huge one? No. That's a big rock right here. But a huge rock, if you can find those have stone and coal. And that's actually, in the early game, there's some more rocks, but they're not huge. If you can find a huge rock that has both stone and coal, that's the fastest way to get resources, stone and coal resources, in the early game. So, for example, I can mine this by holding down the right mouse button. And I got 20 stone. That's much faster than standing over the stone mine and mining manually 20 stone. But the huge rock, like this one over here, you get both stone and coal for the same price. I should get more stone and more coal for the same price, because I think it mines at the same rate. Well, maybe it's a little slower to mine this one, but you're getting more. 37 stone and 37 coal. So you can't always find those, but if you can. Now, sometimes they're in the trees. If you take your deconstruction planner, Alt-D, everything you've selected will appear in the lower right corner of the selection region. So if that rock had coal in it, we would see coal in that. Where it says 80 stone, we'd see coal also. That's how you can prospect for those huge rocks. I also would like to map the biters. You can see them on the mini map there. They're not showing up here. They are right there. I also like to map those. I like to know where they are. I want to track my pollution cloud as I start building the factory. When the pollution hits a biter base, they don't like that, and they'll come and attack you. So I just like to know where they are, and then I can monitor the pollution cloud. And if it gets close to a biter, there's a stone, or there's a huge rock right here. If the pollution cloud gets close to a biter base, then I can go take out the biters before they come and attack me. So we'll need stone to make stone furnaces. We'll need coal for fuel. This is, by the way, this playstyle is I'm going out, like I say, monitoring pollution and then taking out the biter bases. That's how I control biters. That's not the only way to play. It's not the way I started playing. I started playing as a turtler, where you build defenses and let the biters come to you. I did that for a long time, and that's fun. I understand that completely. If you like playing, that's your play style, yes, that's fine. You really wouldn't need to necessarily know. Well, you might want to know where the biters are, because then you can expect an attack from a certain direction. But maybe not as much as I do. I really need to know where they are, because I want to go out and take that biter base out before the pollution reaches them. So it just depends on your play style, what you prefer. I will need some trees too at some point. I need the wood. I should say I need wood, not trees, but so I need to chop down a few trees. You get more wood. You'll have trees that are standing. You also find trees on the ground, dead trees. You'll get more wood from standing trees than you do from dead trees. You can use the wood as fuel also, but it's not as good as coal. I don't know if I said that or not. Oh, there's a base over there. Pretty big base. Let's steer clear of those guys. We wouldn't last long with our puny little pistol. To kind of steer around these trees. It's a thick clump of trees. It can actually interfere with your walking. They're so thick at times, and well, interfere with the biter walking also. And they absorb pollution. Oh, there's our oil and more biters. Okay, so we'll need to take those biters out before we can get oil, but that's not a problem. Yeah, so there's a dead tree. So if I chop the dead tree, well, in fact, it dropped down. It would disappear. But over here on the right, if you hover over it, it says expected resources 2 wood. And this tree, the standing tree, expected resources 4. So you get more wood from a standing tree. And there's the extra copper mine down here. So I'm just mapping the biters. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Let's see if I can live. I thought I was giving you guys a wide enough berth. See if I can lose them in the trees here. Yeah, the trees give me a little bit of a cushion. Don't mess with me and my puny little pistol, guys, I'm telling you. I'm just going to forget about those machine guns from now on and just go after you guys with my pistol. There's a persistent one. You didn't learn from your friends. You don't know who you're messing with. Showed him. Alright. I do not recommend taking on biters with a pistol, even a small biter base. Yeah, I really thought I was giving those guys enough room when I walked by there. Are we... is this one? No. Let's see, this is not quite one trip around the block yet, is it? No. Oh, I should... yeah, would have been a good thing to have. Fish act like first aid packs. So now that the combat's over, hold down the right mouse button. Oh, come on, there we go. And let's put the fish down here. Ooh, you know, I like to have 3 or 4 toolbars here. Let's go settings, interface, active quick bars. Let's do 3. There we go. I like that better. Let's put you down here. I've tried 3, I've tried 4, I've tried 2, and 3 and 4. 4 is nice, but it seems like it gets in the way a little bit too much for my liking. You can always change. But what the top bar, you can select the items by pressing the keys. So this is if you press your key number 1, 2, 3 like that. And then you can cycle them by pressing X. So I can group them together like combat row, building row, and then bring the row that I'm currently using to the top by pressing X. So I have a combat row and I have a couple building rows. Do you have coal in you? No. I do need the stone though, but... Oh, here's some with coal. Oh, it's close to a biter base again. I'm gonna chance it. I might die. If I can even get there. Ha ha ha. Stealing the bug's coal, they don't even know it. And this will be our trip around the... Oh, boy, there's a lot of trees there. Okay, I'm not even going to try to walk through those. This will be our trip around the block. Wow, that is a big stand of trees, which is... Actually, I do kind of want to get over there to finish my trip around the block. Let's see, I can make it through there eventually. Maybe. I'm stuck. There we go. Stuck again. Come on. I could chop trees down to make a path, but there, I think I made it. Well, spoke too soon. Now I've made it. You were stone. Is this once around the block? Not quite. There's biters above me. They probably heard about what I did to their friends. They're not going to be happy to see me. Okay, so that's once around the block. We have a lot of biter friends nearby, don't we? Okay, so now I have stone and coal. I'm going to put coal down here on my... Oh, let's rotate the bars back. There we go. Put coal down here, someplace, doesn't really matter, that's fine. I want to start the smelting going, so I'm going to grab my coal, and I'm going to put half a stack in each of these, so just control right click, or you can do a drag control right drag. This burner miner is burning coal for fuel, then it's mining the iron ore and is depositing the iron ore. You see this arrow here? It's depositing the iron ore in the direction of the arrow. That's going into that furnace. And then the furnace is smelting that iron ore into iron plate, and it's using coal for fuel. I will make more furnaces. So I just go to press E, go to my menu, character, inventory, and crafting on the right. Different things you can craft. So I want to craft some stone furnaces. Right click builds 5, left click builds 1. So I did 2 right clicks. Here's the items. To select something, you point to it and press Q. If you have it in your inventory, it will select it. For mining drills, you point to the ore patch, or point to a drill and press Q, or point to the ore patch and press Q. And I don't have any other drills. That's what that sound means. So I'll need to collect iron plate by control click. And now I have iron plate. I go press E, go to my crafting menu, and here's the things I can build. So I can build 2 more burner miners. You can, when you hover over that, you can see what those require for raw material. They do require stone. So they require 1 stone furnace and then some iron plate to make gears. And well, it's said done. Our total raw 5 stone and 9 iron plate. So now I have 1 of those. I can again press Q. And then get some coal. And I'm going to control. Just hold down the right mouse, drag around, and put half a stack in all of those. So now I've got multiple furnaces making iron plate. Just control and drag, left mouse, control, left mouse, drag. And that gives you the iron plate from those furnaces. And repeat. I'm going to run out of coal here. So what I want to do is, in fact, what I want to do is I want to see how close that closest spider base was. So I pressed M for map. And over here on the right, different things you can see in the map. And one of the things you can see is pollution. And that's the red square, and that will grow, of course. And I'm just going to monitor that. And I don't want it to hit any of these spider bases. Because shortly after it reaches them, they will get angry and they will come and attack you. So I'm just going to make sure I keep an eye on that. We're okay right now. So let's get some more. Let's get some more mining drills going. I'm going to put them up here on coal. So here's our coal patch. You can see the arrow again, the yellow triangle. That's the direction it's going to deposit coal. So I'm going to build a little loop like that, where this feeds into this all the way around the circle. And then 1 piece of coal, and then press Z, and that will put 1 piece of coal in there. So that will mine coal and then feed its neighbor, and it'll do that all the way around. And the extra coal will accumulate in the drills. And we can go do a control, drag across, and collect the coal. Well, let's see, I need to build a few more miners. The crafting is happening down here in the lower left. You can see what you're crafting. What your crafting queue is. Oh, I thought I did enough for 1 more. Oh, I don't have any materials for 1 more. Let's see, let's try this again. There we go. Okay, now let's see how much coal we've collected. Control drag. Okay, not bad. 71 we have. So control, right mouse. Some more coal. Control, right mouse. Now we're smelting. I'll do the same thing on copper. Let's put a couple more down here. Like that. And what is that, 6? Yeah, 6. One more iron plate here. And you guys need more coal. Oh, helps to have mining drills. Let's see if I can make. Oh yeah, I can make a couple more. Add a couple more drills up there to get coal faster. All right, and a couple more mining drills and an iron chest. I want to get more stone. I'm going to run out of my stone that I mined from those big rocks pretty fast here. So I'm going to do a little configuration like this. Oh, and if you get to the edge of different resource patches, you can actually start mining both. Over here in the right where I'm pointing, you can see what your drill's going to mine. So I'm just trying to get some stone. I'm going to rotate all these so they point to the center. Put my iron chest there in the center. And then give them some coal. And that will give me some extra stone. There we go. We'll mine stone. Put it in the chest. And so now in the early game, it's just run around and feed the mining operation with coal. Like that. Alright, now I want to build a power plant. So I want one boiler, 2 steam engines. I want 2 labs, an offshore pump, pipe to ground, power poles. Oh, I will need another iron chest also. And a burner inserter. Okay. That will allow me to build a power plant. We need to build a power plant to generate electricity, of course, and we need electricity to run our lab, and we need our lab to do research, and we need to do research to get everything we can build. In this case, I want better weapons to take care of those biter bases before they attack us. And the power plant requires water. So the closest source of water is down here. The offshore pump goes in the water. You can see the little green square where the pump can be located. I put a pipe to ground just so I can walk in there between the pump and the output. Then the boiler I'm holding in my hand has input outputs. You see the water droplets on the end there? They're bidirectional blue triangles. That means water can flow through and into either end. And then the bottom right here has a steam cloud. That's where the steam comes out. So that's where you put your steam engines. You can put 2 steam engines per boiler. And then the configuration I use is I put power poles like this. Just hold the left mouse and run. If I counted correctly, that's an entire steam power plant's worth of distance, power poles. Now this thing needs coal. I'll put my iron chest, not there. I'll put my iron chest here. I'll put a burner inserter, which uses coal for it to feed itself. I'll put coal in the chest. Okay, I'll put my labs here and here. Okay, now I need to craft some science packs. I just right-clicked a couple times, and I'll put those in the labs, and we can do some research. So this is working, that's working. I should have been crafting those already, but I was too busy talking to you. Blaming on people I do not know. No, it's just fine. I just have trouble talking and trouble walking and chewing gum at the same time. I've been making a few of these videos, playthrough series, and yeah, trying to figure out what to say and how to say it does distract from your gameplay. And I watched some of the videos I've made, and I'm thinking, why was I doing that? It's like I forgot how to play, but it's fine. It's fun to play. Sometimes I play without making videos. It's fun to make videos. I just do it for the fun, right? All right, we've got our science packs. Control right click, control left click, press T. Okay, give me some turrets, please, and then give me some military, please. Turrets obviously gives us turrets. Military gives us the ability to make machine guns, shotguns. And then after that, then I'll do automation, and then I'll do the logistics. Then let's do steel, and then let's do fast inserter. And then let's do, let's do heavy armor. And if you change your mind, like, maybe I want heavy armor first because I'm going to go out there and do some fight. Oh, I can't do that. What do I need? It's red. I can't do it right now. So I'll click it. You get this tree, and you can see what you need in order to get it. Oh, I can get it. Why was it red? Why were you red, heavy armor? Oh, I can't get it. I didn't have steel. Yeah, steel. Now I can do heavy armor. Yeah, there we go. It was red because I had not researched steel. Okay, so now I can go back to my normal selection. So logistics, and now what are we missing? We're missing, I want fast inserters, and so we need, I'm gonna do, oops. Helps if you click on it. That. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't letting me do that. I was clicking the wrong thing somehow. So there we go. My research queue has stuff in it now. I probably was pressing control instead of shift instead of control or something like that. I had my fingers in the wrong place. Pollution, yeah, it's almost reached. Oh, this is a double base up here. It's almost reached those bases. I'm right clicking to build a bunch of ammo. Try to be a little bit more efficient here. Okay, I can build turrets. Alright, I built 6 of those. Right click on the ammo build to get rid of those and then put them back in. Actually, I can get a little armor here. Not more ammo. Don't think we're in danger of being attacked. They don't attack right away as soon as the pollution gets there. It takes a little while. And where are those guys? They're over here. So if you think you might get attacked, you can go over here. You can see the turret radius, the bright circle. Put a couple turrets down and put some ammo in there. Just select your ammo and press Z. Each click is one magazine. Now those turrets are loaded. If you're going to play as a turtler, like I say, you would just do that all around. Just put turrets. Let the fighters come to you. Not a bad idea to put some of those around for defensive purposes. Anyway. Because if you're off walking around attacking fighter bases, you might get attacked from a different direction. So it's always helpful to have some turrets around us. And even if your base gets bigger, you might not realize you're being attacked on one end of your base when in fact you were. And if you have turrets, you'll get a notification that your turrets have engaged the enemy. So it's a good idea. Alright, so how many turrets do I have now? Did I get my armor that I was building? Yes, I do. I have my little armors on now. And we're researching military, which will give me machine guns. And I have 4 turrets. Let's put my turrets down here. And we've got some more science packs. Let's put some more science packs in our labs. Okay, 5 turrets is plenty. How much? I've got 50 rounds. Okay, let's see. I want to build... Military is what we're researching now. That allows me to build a machine gun. And are we going to have enough science packs to do this? Not sure. Oh, I've got another one now. I've got a couple more now. So come here, science packs. Yeah, now we can build a machine gun. There we go. Alright, let's go take out that fighter base. That ought to do it. And this one over here to the left. Oh, and up. Oh, yeah, that's a bigger one up there to the top right. Okay. 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 A little more iron plate, please. How many rounds is that going to be? Yeah, that ought to do it. Pistol. Let's get rid of you. Good use for the storage chest. Okay, where'd you go, pistol? Pistol in there. Okay, and then machine gun over there, and bullets over there. So now all we have is the machine gun. Your weapons, if you have multiple weapons, you use tab to select which one you want to use. It's green highlighted, that's the one you're going to use. Space bar fires. So let's go over here. I've got my turrets. Put down a couple turrets for defensive purposes. Grab some ammo. Hold Z. Each click puts a magazine in there. Let's get their attention. Don't need backup with just 2 fighter spawners. I can just handle this with my machine gun. If there were more of them, I'd put the turrets closer to give me backup. Or you can use the turrets to do this. I've just gotten into the habit of doing it manually, because it seems like every time I put down a turret, well, not every time, but if there's worms nearby, they're always in range of the worms. The worms started spitting on them and you lose your turret, so I just do it this way. Maybe a little bit slower, but I'm not in a hurry. Sometimes I use the turrets, but I use the turrets to attack rather than defensive purposes. Not always. Let's go up here and let's go through the base, get some more iron plate, and then go up to the north and take out that base up there. So I don't need both of these turrets here now. Can leave one. And maybe put another one. You can see the area of effect here. Maybe put another one here. Just so if we're getting careless and don't notice that our base is under attack. And more ammo. This is a bigger base. It's like a little double base. Sometimes you can get attacked by from both bases on a double base. Makes it a little bit more challenging. Here, let's do 3 across. Wake them up. Okay, let's move this forward a little bit. I was a little bit slow there on putting ammo in. I'm not used to this new interface where they've moved the location of things. Can I build some repair packs? Yes. Repair my damaged turret. It's taking too long, I'll use the turrets. And they're out of bullets. My backup turrets are out of bullets. If I can get you... No, worms are going to attack them. That's why I don't like doing it that way. Alright. We'll do it the slow way. Trying to stay out of the worm's range here. See, they have such long range. But at least this way I can dodge. Put the turret down there, and the turret's... Well, there's no way for it to move. You have to pick it back up, and then it's just... Alright, how many do you have? You You have just one. How many magazines do I have? I don't have very many magazines. I can't build any more magazines. There's some in these turrets. How many magazines will I have if I pick you up? There's only one more spawner over there. Yeah, 32. That should be enough. Let's see if I can take out this biter spawner with 32 magazines. I'm monitoring the magazine count on the lower left to make sure I don't run out of ammo. There you go. Worms we'll deal with later. I mean, they don't move, so they're not a problem right now. So how's that pollution cloud looking now? So now we're safe for a little while longer. So that's my strategy. You know, monitor pollution, go take out the biters, go back to the base, build some more, monitor pollution. You know, this is what I've developed and what I like doing. So it's just a game you can play any way you want to play, but that's how I like playing. Most of the time. Well, at some point the base gets too big. Pollution goes everywhere, and then you were doing defenses. So yes, at some point I become a turtler and start building defenses. But in the early game, I just like doing it like this. So I'll put some more coal in here, keep things running, and that'll be a good start. There you go. So there's a good start for our game. We've taken out a few biter bases. We've explored a little bit. We know what we have in terms of resources, and we know there's oil somewhere. I think, yeah, over there it is. We can see some of the oil. See, that's a good start. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you click that thumbs up. And if you're playing along at home, you can leave comments and questions in the comment area, and I'll try to answer them. So take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.